Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Let's have a look at The Guardian now. Facebook. The admission that the data scandal may have hit 87 million users.
Yeah, this is interesting because it's broken. I'm surprised The Guardian haven't splashed on this and put the gender pay gap below.
Because this was their big story.
Yeah, and this is new while the gender pay
gap's been around for a while.
We knew, but nevertheless, it's at 87 million. That's 37 million more than the 50 million whose information was mined by Cambridge Analytica. And it's very interesting. Facebook are still not being open when the second paragraph here of the Guardian story makes clear this disclosure was in the penultimate paragraph of a blog post by Facebook's Chief Technology Officer, Mike Schrofer, is that?
Mike Schrofer.
Yeah, which just shows they really are still trying to conceal what they did. They're now changing operating systems, so it won't be able to happen in the way in the past, but they've got a lot to hide. They're really, Facebook are just a big profit-making, greedy corporate.
Well, Mark Zuckerberg's going to be questioned at length about it next week.
Yeah, and they've been really found out because they're supposed to be the modern masters of the universe, the way young people all look to now and relate to rather than tired old print media like Kevin and I work for. And yet, you know, if we had behaved like that in newspapers when we had all the Leveson restrictions, I mean, these guys have got to be brought to book.
Yeah. And we're going to turn to The Guardian, and this is a story that The Guardian and The Observer have been leading the way on, the Facebook data scandal, new figures.
Odd that they've not put it at the top of the page, the splash, because they have led the way. The gender pay gap, very important, of course, but we knew a lot about that. However, they've put it as a second lead. So it's not 50 million people who previously had their information improperly harvested. It's 87 million, and in true Facebook way, these great, transparent, modern masters of the universe who young people relate to because we old print journalists are so boring, they buried in the very last penultimate paragraph of a blog post the fact that actually nearly 40 million more people were affected by this, frankly, scandal. And of course, we mustn't forget that we suspect that Facebook, that some of this information was used to influence the American general election without people knowing it.
Mark Zuckerberg will be questioned about that before US Senate committee next week.
Yeah, he won't come here. He turned down MPs on the Culture Committee. In a way, unsurprising, but I suspect if he had good news, he might have been on a plane over.
I wonder if they wear a tie.
But I hope they do their work properly, because Facebook's got away with this for too long. There's been a lot of suspicions. They always trying to pretend they're modern and giving you a great service. The fact is they're making a fortune out of people, and it's just a big greedy corporation. What's hurting it, and what's got Zuckerberg going off to give his evidence is the falling share price. The investors, the speculators who have money in it are a bit annoyed.
And the advertisers,